Namaskar, very good morning to all of you. Dignitaries on the dais here, Dr. S.C. Vats, very respected person, with whom I had a lot of interactions in the past when I was the AICT chairman. Some anecdotes I will tell you later. But nevertheless, young Vinit Vats and Dr. Madam Dev, Amita Dev, Buddha Chandrasekhar, my colleague in National Education Technology Forum, Dr. Rawat, who just introduced, and all the other faculty members, deans, HODs, and most important, all students. Today is the birth anniversary of Sri Baba Saheb Ambedkar Jayanti, and we are all having this freedom, equity, access, which we all talk about in the Constitution, thanks to Sri Baba Saheb Ambedkar, who made it happen through the Constitution of India, which is one of the living, vibrant document. It keeps changing, of course, as per the times, but nevertheless, important elements continue about the freedom of this country. But today I have come here for inaugurating two of the very exciting labs in this institute, VIPS. One of them is Quantum Lab, and the second one is NVIDIA GPU Lab, which very few institutions in the country may even dream of having them, which VIPS has been able to get them. So my congratulations to Chairman Vatsji for creating such an infrastructure. Forget about these two labs. All other labs which were existing for a long time, whether it is robotics, whether it is AI, whether it is circuit design करने के लिए जो lab है, computer lab, each one of them is of finest quality, giving high quality education, both hands-on, theoretical as well as experimental or experiential learning. So to add to that, these two are jewel in the crown. So I compliment the institute for doing that. Another feature which I learned while just walking into here is that 80% of the faculty here are women, only 20% men. So that means I just joked, quality is good here because maximum teachers are women. Had they been men, I don't know what would have been the case. So nevertheless, my interaction with Sri Vatsji started way back somewhere around 1819 when this building was coming up, and he was saying that we want to start engineering school, which was not existing earlier. So I said our rules don't permit. Our staff were all negative. So we had sometimes some kind of arguments also. But then he said, what is the use of building this? We spend so much of money, we are paying interest, what will happen to that? And I said, I will give you some advice based on which we will make it work despite all rules, regulations which exist in AICT. And that is how this came up about 4 years ago. And I'm very, very excited, delighted, happy that what we started with that interaction has borne the fruit. They were the seeds sown by Dr. Vats, and today we are seeing the fruits. All of you students are enjoying this kind of highly interactive infrastructure, where you will not only learn but experiment. First year students doing some of the finest projects. Very rarely I see in many of the colleges, including in IITs. So I give compliments to the vision that you had for this institution. Well, in AICT we started few things like hackathons. Smart India Hackathon. There are some pictures where every year when we conduct the hackathon, which is a 36-hour-long event, on the first day, normally it starts on Saturday, ends on Sunday night. Saturday morning 8 o'clock to night 8 o'clock, students would have worked for about 12 hours, and Prime Minister Modi all years has been interacting with at least 5 to 6 centers across the country, motivating them, inspiring them, learning what kind of projects they are doing.
You are not that lucky.
Who?
You are not that lucky.
You will also be lucky. Not this year, next year, or next to next year. Some year you will be also lucky. Why only in hackathon in an online mode? You aspire to get him on the campus. That is what it should be. And it is possible, I'm saying. The kind of facilities that you are doing here, the kind of GPU lab you have established, if he comes to know, he will say, I would like to visit on his own without inviting us. So these are all possibilities, nevertheless. But the point which I want to drive to all the students is, Prime Minister has been talking about Vikasit Bharat in the last 2 years after we completed our 75 years of independence. And this 25-year period is called as Amrut Kal. You have completed one Amrut. Today only I learned that this institute completed 25 years. So your next 25 years are matching with the Amrut Kal of the national government or the nation. So there is a big responsibility on some of the younger faculty and all the students, because some of us who are above 60, 65, 70, our days are numbered. We may live for another 15 years, if we are lucky, maybe 20 years, but not beyond. We may not see the day of 2047. You will see that day of 2047. You will see that Vikasit Bharat happens, and therefore, my all best wishes to you. Keep on innovating, keep on doing research in a manner that you will make the country proud, and we will become a truly developed country, taking care of the entire planet for its well-being. Our Vikasitness or our development is not for subjugating any other country. We are the only country in the world, in the past, in the present, or in the future. We will always think about Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam and Sarve Janaha Sukhino Bhavantu. We want the whole world to be happy, the whole world as one family. No other country. Please remember, all big countries who ruled the world, whether it was United Kingdom, subsequently France, Portuguese, Spanish people who went all across, उन्होंने कब्जा किया अलग अलग जगहों में, Germany. Later it is Cold War, US and Russia, USSR, they did the same thing. And presently our good neighbor is also trying to do the same thing. You know which country I am referring to. But we never in our history of 10,000 years unnecessarily went and tortured anyone. We only took peace. Buddha went everywhere and spread the word with a message of peace, love, affection. And when we become Vikasit Bharat, we will show the same thing, the concern for nature, concern for environment, concern for entire human beings. That is what Bharatiya Sanskriti has been always doing. I saw a lot of books on IKS here in the library. So please keep reading, be proud of your very, very rich heritage, and let us take back to the same days, not in terms of old ways of learning or doing. We will certainly be modern, but ethos, the values will be the old values. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, sir.